Hello HEMA friends and welcome to this new video. Today we are going to give a look to a new solo drill. Now, a few days ago I was giving a look to the Kölner Factbook, which of course is a German longsword fencing manual, and I've seen the drill which is presented at the beginning of the manual, and I said, why not doing something a little bit erratic and modify a little bit the drill so that it fits perfectly the Fiore tradition. And so here we have the Kölner of battle. No, it doesn't make sense, like Fiore of Kölner maybe. Fiore from Kölner, who knows. Anyway, give a look to this drill. Now, as you have seen, it is a simple sequence of blows. And this is actually what caught my attention. It is the collection of the most common blows that you may land with the longsword, which, funny enough, are the collection of blows that Fiore uses the most. He uses mainly common techniques, common movements. There is not something special, in a sense, in Fiore longsword. Actually, that's why it is so cool, funny enough, in my opinion. So the actions that you are landing are not techniques per se, but if you connect certain blows, so certain sequences, for instance the first two or even the first three action, then you may find actual techniques into the drill itself. So it is both a way to train all your blows in a flow, so that you can train all of them together, but it is also a container for meaningful techniques. And most blows, not all of them, are connected in a way which may be a technique. So it is a very useful drill in this sense. You are training your blows and you are training some techniques all at the same time in a very simple drill, which is also easy to remember.
Very good, so let's analyze the sequence of blows a little more in depth. The first two cuts are fendenti, so downward cuts. The first one is a mandritto from right to left, which is instantly followed by a roverso, so the left version of the fendenti, from left to right, which starts when you reach the longer position with your mandritto fendenti, more or less, of course. You also end your roverso in an extended position with crossed arms, and from there you charge your first upward blow, a sottano, a mandritto one, so from right to left. You complete the cross-cutting by landing the roverso sottano with the true edge. Now there's the tricky part. You have to make a big circle and move your sword over your left shoulder and then behind your back, reaching posta di donna altera. If the name of this guard sounds new to you, check this video out. From here we land a mandritto mezzano, which ends in posta di donna sinistra, and of course from there we land a roverso mezzano, which ends in posta di coda longa. Then we have two combination of blows, which are composed by a false edge sottano and a fendente. The first one is mandritto sottano, followed by a mandritto fendente, and then we have of course roverso sottano, followed by a roverso fendente. And here our drill ends.
By the way, people, I don't have any sponsor, as you have seen, and this channel is alive thanks to you and your support on my Patreon. Now, if you want to see more of my contents and if you want to see this channel keep going in the future, first of all, remember to subscribe, and second, if you want, consider joining my Patreon and support me there.
In terms of footwork, you can use a variety of different footwork combinations while executing this drill. The one I just shown you is the simplest one. You simply have to execute a full step for every blow. Generally speaking, they are in couples. So you either move 2 times forward or 2 times backward, and you decide in which direction to move. Just make the steps in couples. There are 2 exceptions to this simple rule, which are the sottani at the end, the 2 force-edge sottani, which are meant as actions to free the line, so to beat aside the opponent's sword, and so ideally should be landed while standing still. There is a simple variation of the footwork which you have just seen that I will suggest you. You simply have to follow the direction of your cuts with your footwork. So if your cut goes from right to left, you step from right to left. This doesn't only fit a possible interpretation of the corner flourish, the corner drill, the original one, but also a lot of your actions. Use this footwork on the first 4 cuts and then stand still for a mezzano to recover and then switch back to your standard footwork.
So I hope you will find this useful in some ways. Thanks for watching as always, and see you next time.